Good morning and welcome back to the Netty Show. Well, in segment 2 here, we were hoping to have Krywula in, an interview. Krywula, I believe, maybe Nicole Trainer might have been coming in today, but unfortunately, Krywula haven't shown up. So we'll find out where they are. We might try and get him in next week. First off, I think, Ktisty, we might just have a talk about Interleague and what's happening with the Interleague.
So this week I asked all clubs to submit a list of players that they would like, that are girls willing to come and try out on Sunday afternoon. So, and I've received most of the team's list, which is fantastic. And then I just need those girls to turn up on Sunday for the tryouts from 4 till 6. And just to put it out there again to a couple of people asked, I thought I had said it was quite clear. However, I will be selecting the best side. Even though I might have players coming from all clubs, it doesn't mean to say that they'll get someone in the side. I'm certainly not picking to be fair. I'm picking the best 10 girls that deserve to play that weekend. So it'll be the best in the team. Unfortunately, I don't know that every team, there's a couple of players I've looked at and their names aren't down for them to come. So hopefully they will turn up tomorrow though. So, but I'll fill the gaps where I have to.
Like for instance?
The goal defence for Bellpost. We spoke about her before.
Sonomu Robertson?
Yeah, she was really impressive on the weekend, so it'd be nice to see her come and try out. Again, I haven't been to every club or seen every club play this year, but I'm sure there's good players in every team. So. Okay. Yep.
And what you're going to pick? 3 goalers, 3 defenders, and 4 centre court?
Yeah, well, I'd have to see what we've got there. Certainly have to see what we've got, but I'm looking at picking. When you were only playing one game, unfortunately, it was a bit of a shame that we don't play more games, I suppose. But we're only playing one game. 10 players is enough, I think, to be able to fill that. And I will select a couple of emergency players as well, just in case something goes wrong on the day, or I don't know, we've got girls playing in Melbourne and playing different leagues, so in case there's, let's say, injuries or anything like that. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So team of 10 plus a couple of emergencies.
Yep, sure. Yes, and those girls will also be expected to. There's a dinner after the interleague that night, so those girls are expected or wanted to come. The league want them there as well, so it'll be a good thing to be part of, and also we'll get each other to know each other a little bit. The girls, we play each other, and some of us have played against each other for years now. We probably don't know each other as well as we could. So this gives us the opportunity to get to know each other
And where's the dinner afterwards? Where's the dinner?
I'm thinking that's at Bellpost, I think.
Oh, in the club rooms there?
I think so. I'm not 100%.
Okay.
I think so.
I haven't got my invitation yet, so I just was wondering.
Must be still in the mail.
Must be still in the mail. Fano, that's not even funny, all right? I heard that. Okay. So have you got a team manager yet?
I do have a team manager. I've just asked to come on board. Team manager and team trainer will be Lynn and Paul from Werribee Centros. So
geez, what a surprise that is.
Oh well, no one else put their hand up. Or I shouldn't say that to Lynn and Paul, but I did mention, they said they were going down, and I did mention it to them that I needed someone. So I mean, I'd like to work with someone that I do know. So, but hey, look, if anyone else was willing to come out and help out with either of the training sessions or on the day, I certainly won't be knocking anyone back. Okay,
well there you go. So look, tomorrow afternoon between 4 and 6 up at Bellpost Hill for you girls that are interested in trying out for the Interleague side. And as everyone knows, Ktisty is a coach, and there will be a couple of selection trials there and getting the 10 best girls out of the competition to play against the Heathcote Football and Netball League. So it'll be a great game when it does come up. And speaking of Interleague sides, during the week, Monday night actually, Deb Arclay ran the junior interleague girls through their paces, the under 15s and 17s. And I actually went up and had a quick look, and there was a wide range of girls. There was about 28 girls in total trying out for both sides. So Deb's got a job on her hands there to try and select our best juniors also to play on that day.
Fantastic. That might make it a little bit hard as well, because not all clubs I know have juniors, but to get 28 there, that's a good selection.
Absolutely. And of course, during the week, it was mentioned to me that a former player from Krywula by the name of Shani Carroll was actually on a radio station late last month, and the question was asked of her, what do you think the difference is between the standard of netball in the GDFL and the GFL? From what I understand, Shani's now playing out of Bell Park, and Well, didn't really paint a nice picture of the GDFL. Ktisty, Flick, I don't know whether you heard about this, but...
Look, I've heard about it, but I just don't think we need to buy too much into it. It's one girl's personal opinion of what she believes it's like. In our league, she was playing for Krywula and has played for them the last couple of years. They haven't been in the top 4 sides where the competition is really tough and really strong. So maybe it's just her reflection of what she feels, but I don't think we want to buy into these comparing leagues to each other. They've got fantastic players, we've got fantastic players. I know at Werribee we've certainly played some practice matches against teams in other leagues and we've always done well and the standard's always been fantastic. So I don't want to buy into this them, us sort of thing. So let's just say to her, if she wants to come on the show and back up some of her comments or state why she said it, that'd be great. But also too, she probably can't go around saying too much because there's lots of us who work in this league and we don't need to be put down like that.
Exactly right, exactly right. And I think if you look seriously, I mean, for years now, you try and get an interleague game with the GDFL and the GFL or the BFL and the GDFL, and like, we just can't get it. It just is impossible to try and get. I don't know whether, you know, the Ballerine League or the GFL think they've got too much to lose and they won't, you know, play us on a game. I think probably the same in the footy as well. But it'd be great just to get on the court against the best girls in the GFL or even the Ballerine League and have a game. Yeah,
it's unfortunate that we don't have that. Maybe it's something that they might look into doing, probably maybe even at the end of the season, because you won't want to sacrifice players during the season. But let's just say I grew up in Melbourne and this isn't available, this type of netball where you play for your club and you've got football sides attached with you and then you have junior netballs and you work your way through up to seniors. This wasn't available to me growing up as a junior, and this is something I would have loved to be part of, whether it's in the GDFL, whether it's in the Ballerine League, whatever league it is. So no one should be out there putting down any of these competitions because people are playing with them to represent their clubs. So, you know, competitions or what? We're not playing for Victoria. So at the end of the day, she's not playing for Victoria, so I don't think comments like that can be made.
You got any thoughts on that, Flick?
I'm actually quite flabbergasted on it because I think, I personally think that, you know, if there was a round robin and top 3 sides on from all 3 leagues were able to be together, same as the umpiring, if there was a pool of all umpires from all the leagues to pull from, then I think this would get rid of the us and them thing between all of us. I think that our teams, you know, our top 5 teams would give them a good run for their money.
Yeah,
That's right.
There's probably not much in it in the top 5 teams in the GDFL. You match them against the top 5. Like, I've coached in all 3 leagues, and I know that the standard in the GDFL right now, the top 3 or 4 teams is as good as the GFL or even the Ballerine League.
Yep.
I know Bellpost Hill about 6 weeks ago played Geelong West St Peters, Red West, and the game, even though no score was kept, the game was very close.
Yep.
And there was probably only a couple of goals in there at the end of the game.
Well, that's right. And girls who play in our league, again, play with girls who play in other leagues in Melbourne midweek. They play together. It's you know, it's a silly comment. Maybe it was just pass and parcel, whatever it was. I don't think she truly thought about what she was saying.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks, girls, for joining me this morning on the show. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you very much.